Optimism ruled today on the local market, finishing 1% higher following a surging Wall Street overnight. I spoke to Padley from Patersons Securities a little earlier. Well, Padley, a solid enough session, but not really matching Wall Street's lead or other Asian markets.
Oh, we did okay, I think, Tiki. Up 39. The high today was up 46, so it was sort of still held up. But it was interesting, we closed at 43.01 on the ASX 200. We've had a lot of trouble getting through this resistance band at sort of 4,300, 4,400. And we need to get through that before we can sort of target 5,000. And the notable thing over the last month or so is that since the Greek bailout, all of Europe has just disappeared out of the headlines, and we're a bit dead in the water and directionless. I'm really looking for a break above 4,300. We're 1 point above it today.
Well, let's go to some stocks. And Leighton Holdings is into a trading halt pending an earnings revision to its earnings guidance, possibly. Not again, surely.
Well, it looks like again. Of course, the fun bit with Leighton's is that they've just been fined $300,000, which is hardly relevant.
Indeed.
But have been fined by ASIC for their profits warning last year, where they gave guidance and then had a $900 million swing in the next month or so. Got fined for that, and here they are now acutely sensitive to continuous disclosure requirements, and they've made a forecast for this year of 600 to 650 million. The problem seems to be the same thing, this airport link in Brisbane, which cost them 430 odd million in April last year in write-downs. We'll see what the write-down is. There's nothing you can do about it. It's in a trading halt. Looks like it's going to stay there till Thursday morning.
And diamonds might not be forever at Rio Tinto, it seems.
You've stolen everyone's line there, Tiki. Diamonds aren't forever at Rio, as they have a strategic review to look at their diamond business, which lost 76 million last year, against, of course, net profit in the billions for the group. It just doesn't appear to be large enough. They have a glowing outlook for diamonds. They would, because they're probably about to sell it. So maybe we're all going to get a diamond share, or maybe they're going to sell it to somebody, but it looks like it is on the table.
We'll keep watching eye on that one. But Rio has also announced the completion of its $7 billion share buyback. Just wonder what that has done to the stock.
It's not really in the Australian stock. It was a buyback in the UK stock, in the PLC stock. So it hasn't really impacted here.
Right.
We'll see if they introduce another one.
And how has QR National fared following the new Queensland government's plan to sell $3 billion worth of its stock?
Well, it's a bit unfazed, to tell you the truth. It didn't take it particularly well early on. But this is not new news. The Queensland government said when they floated it that they would keep the rest of the stock for 2 years. That comes up, they floated it, September 2010, so they're coming up September 2012, so it was probably on the cards anyway, and investment bankers would have been all over them trying to get them to sell it. They've got $85 billion worth of debt, and just the change of government causes a bit of conversation about it, but I don't think it was really new news.
All right, Padley, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure, Tiki.